Tyson Fury. Steve's almost done here. Look at this.
Oh, there's another coming and he's down.
At this time, at this moment, I kind of like makes me a little bit laugh about it.
Oleksandr Usyk thinks the fight between Tyson Fury and Derek Chisora is laughable. And the Ukrainian champion insists that the WBC champion is trying to avoid him out of fear. So who's the one that's afraid? Is the Gypsy King hiding something behind the trilogy with Derek Chisora? Will the two champions meet in an explosive battle?
Get it ready!
Let's find out in the video, but before we jump in, remember, like, subscribe, and tap the bell icon. You don't want to miss out on any updates from Boxing Insane. Oleksandr Usyk has insisted all along he intends to fight Tyson Fury in a heavyweight championship unification bout. In September, the WBO, WBA, IBF, and IBO titleist Usyk said he planned on taking a break to the first part of 2023 in order to allow his injuries to heal following a second consecutive decision victory against Anthony Joshua in August.
Hey Tyson, back in ring, please. Back in ring.
Fury ended his on-again, off-again retirement this summer and forced the issue of a fight against Usyk, who preferred to do so under more optimal timing and circumstance. Fury, meanwhile, after negotiations for a fight with Joshua never cleared the finish line, has since decided to move on and face Derek Chisora in a trilogy fight on December 3rd at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London. Fury and Chisora have had two fights before. They faced off in 2011 and 2014. The Gypsy King scoring a unanimous decision in the first encounter and a 10th round stoppage in the rematch. In 2011, by the time he got in the ring on July 23rd, it looked like Chisora had neglected to take part in much preparation of any sort. Flabby, out of shape at a career high, the Dell boy had some early success, wobbling Fury with a winging left hook in the second round and catching his man on the retreat with a booming right later in the same round. However, Fury banked rounds methodically thanks to his superior boxing and ran out a unanimous decision win by margin. In December 2014, Chisora sought to rough Fury up from the off and was warned for low blows in the first round. Fury proceeded to switch to southpaw and completely befuddled Chisora in an utterly dominant showing. It was the first time the Gypsy King pulled together his combination of speed, size, elusiveness, and boxing IQ in a manner that would suggest he could rule the world. Chisora also used to be Usyk's opponent in another tough match. Usyk beat the battle-tested veteran Chisora 33-12 with 23 KOs, as well as in 2020 via unanimous decision in just his second fight as a heavyweight. In that fight, Chisora made it difficult for Usyk at times, who won by scores of 117-112, 115-113, and 115-113 in an event staged behind closed doors due to the coronavirus restrictions at the SSA Arena in London, England. But the fight showed Usyk could still utilize his boxing skill against a bigger man at heavyweight, and Usyk understands Del Boy and his weaknesses very well. Now Del Boy is 39 years old and no longer at the peak of his health and boxing career. Perhaps the reason that kept him in boxing was his undying passion. We see his enthusiasm in the fights that the boxer's in, however, passion is not enough to reach victory. Chisora has lost 12 fights in his career, and that proves Del Boy doesn't have the power and is not strong enough to make an explosive match against a WBC champion. He's been around 15 years, and he's got to be thinking about his exit strategy to get out of professional boxing. Therefore, Usyk considers the third match between the Gypsy King and Chisora to be laughable. Usyk sounded baffled as to why the WBC champion Fury would even fight Chisora a third time, for the obvious reason that they weren't on the same level. Champion Oleksandr Usyk thinks Fury chose Chisora to avoid him because the British boxer was afraid.
Tyson says that he doesn't want to fight me because I'm not of his level. That's because he's afraid of me.
Usyk thinks Fury has made too many statements and named too many opponents over the past few months. He's retiring, he's not retiring, he's fighting Usyk, he's not. He wants to have a fight with Joshua, now it's not Joshua, and finally it's Derek Chisora, someone he's already beaten twice. Usyk is not like Fury, he's looking for winners, not looking for losers. But Fury doesn't think so. Fury promises Derek Chisora will be just as dangerous as Oleksandr Usyk. The Gypsy King claims that Usyk isn't as dangerous as he talked about. Tyson Fury's promised fans his bout with Derek Chisora will see him put in the same amount of danger as if he faced Oleksandr Usyk in an undisputed clash. So, will Oleksandr Usyk and Fury meet after the Fury-Chisora trilogy? As much as Usyk is questioning Fury's stay-busy fight, he knows the Brit will present a tough challenge if they meet. Kilmus, the translator for Usyk, said a potential Usyk-Fury fight would take place at either the end of February or beginning of March, likely in Saudi Arabia. As for Fury, the British boxer is always unpredictable, and it's not known in advance what he'll do next. But perhaps he will not pass up the opportunity to defeat the Ukrainian superstar and become the legend of heavyweight boxing. So what do you think? Do you agree with Oleksandr Usyk's view? And will the war between the Ukrainian and the Brit take place soon? Who'll be the winner? Leave your comments below and let us know. And don't forget, like, subscribe, tap that bell icon. You don't want to miss any videos from Boxing Insane. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.